Dudes and dudettes, welcome back to the Daily. We're watching Naniwa vs. Innovation, and we're seeing a sort of different path that Naniwa's going down. But we'll still see some big similarities. Most notably, everything leading up to this point has been the same. And how is he going to transition it off? Well, as we saw with the Zealot Arcaning, the Zealot Templaring harass of last game, in this game it will be the Colossus attack, and the natural accompaniment to that is Blink. Now this is what takes kind of a keen eye to execute properly. We actually just have to be good at watching the minimap to stop these sorts of things. All of our Stalkers should be at the front, Mothership Core should be at the back. A lot of Stalkers have been produced out of this one gateway. Not a lot of saving has occurred, and then like a real miracle hit for Naniwa does not happen very often at all. Especially when you're against Innovation, but still, it's no problem. So you heard me talk about how people tend to get these two gateways way too early. Well, gee, we got a Robo and a Twilight, and a Forge and a Robo. Robo, Bay, Forge, Twilight, all before these two gateways went down. Good stuff. Like it loads, like it loads. Still trying to follow this 4 observers out on the screen. And people tend to get these gateways a little too late. Naniwa tends to get these thrown down right around 9 minutes. And when the Twilight Council finishes, what actually goes down with it? Blink. And I think this is kind of a cute thing to note. Going for the attack level 1, I think, is a lot better than going for armor level 2 here. Just because we have the Stalkers picking things off with range, the Colossus picking things off with range. Not a lick of Thermal Lance anywhere. This pylon is helping to unartosis this other pylon. And even without seeing the third, even without really seeing it, you can still take this third Nexus fairly quickly with this composition. Just kind of similar to what we see Naniwa go for. One of the last bits of tech that gets researched is the range. And it doesn't even get chronoboosted for that matter. Chronoboost going down on the Blink. The Blink is the important research. There's other little tidbit elements that I want to note. Observers placed at the front where he can invade, at the back where he can drop. An observer gets sent out, or excuse me, a probe gets sent out very early. A good rule of thumb is around the time you are going to take your third expansion, that is also a good time to send out your probe to be a jerk and build pylons everywhere. Really, really nice. It's really easy to remember. And it's super effective. Now, we also talked about these warp gates. Very often I see players throwing down, 3, 4, 5 more gateways right now, going up to like a total of 10 to 12. But there's a lot of upgrades to be researched. So we see the charge, we see, +2 attack coming up soon, the range. That's going to eat up a lot of our funds, and the rest is going to be going straight into these sort of medevac dropping situations. Where's the rest of the units? Yeah, up at the top side. We see that 2 Colossus and a couple of Stalkers still are going to be chilling back. The fact that Blink's done means that we can go up and snipe some things, much to use. Not a lot of force fields going down, just a little bit more of the Guardian shielding, a little bit more of the playing conservative. No real reason to do mass force fields or anything when we actually kind of want him to load up into the medevacs so we can blink up. We want to be doing the direct engagements. We want to just be keeping things alive. So this does require some finesse to hold off, but you won't be playing Innovation. In fact, I highly doubt you'll be playing Innovation. The blinks are not ultra frequent, just really when the opponent is kind of screwing himself over. Like here. One thing that I think is pretty notable about Naniwa in this game is this Robo facility will be rallied into the main the entire time. Some nice Blink pickoffs. Kind of an unfortunate Blink up to the side, but we wind up getting there in time. This guy's going to be chronoboosted as much as possible. We still kind of have the one Forge set up, picking off 2 dudes. And oh yeah, I like this moment. This robo facility actually gets re-rallied to this backside here. Hold on. Oh god. Ugh. Seeing Naniwa beat Season 1 World Champion is so boring. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. So there's 3 things I want to talk about right now. Number 1. There we go. Now it switched. Number 1. Remember how I said that people tend to get more gateways a little too swiftly? Well, sweet. We kind of saw this rule of thumb. Don't add on more gateways until you get the other tech going. Cool. Saw that last game. We saw that this game. Fantastic. Second, if you ever kill off a good amount of medevacs, you can make an attack. So let's actually see this. Let's play Count the Deaths. So we had this sort of large engagement here. Early medevacs don't count, by the way. These are only post 10-minute medevacs that count. Okay, can we... Oh, nice. And I'll actually note a little bit of suave micro here. Naniwa does not blink with all of his units in these positions, so he's going to blink back with some. So that way he can blink back with the rest. So there's one going down, another one low health. 2 more medevacs here, and we get 1 again. In fact, the medevac count is quite low. There's 1 on the field. This one down south that got away. Wait, did he get 2 up there? Did I accidentally speed through 2? I'm pretty sure he got 2. I think he just blinks up and picks off 1 right away. Yeah, there it is. There's the low health 1. Target firing it. Loading up. I don't think so. Yeah, after you kill a lot of medevacs, you can make an attack. But this attack is inherently a defensive move. It's saying, okay, well, I'll just make sure we sort of trade units, and you can't be dropping me right now, so this is a very, very safe play. Why is this even possible? Because we research charge the second after we research blink. That's a big helpful tool. Because we've been chrono boosting here, and we're going to have 1-2 upgrades. And remember this pesky probe, well, Mr. Pesky Probe, that we sent out at the same time that we got our 3rd base going. He is going to permit us reinforcements. So this robo, this Colossus, could very easily go onto the battlefield. It's very easy to have this be rallied here, but there's I actually think the best play right now is to rally this right here, since this army is almost always going to be pulling back. And I think he does go there eventually. I know it does at some point in this game. Doing a lot of trades, picking off some medevacs here, picking off some Vikings. Picking off air units is kick-ass, whether it's Viking or medevac. Because then you just throttle his production. This is why I'm not as big a fan of having this Colossus come to the front. This is just, like, never going to be, like, the game-ending moment. There, that's... I like that. That's sexy. This is really sexy. I really like this. When does this thing get rallied back? I like that moment quite a bit. I think it's when these things were getting produced it gets rallied back. I have no idea at this moment. So cool. Nice little play there by Naniwa. There's the storm coming up. We have a whole bunch of Templar that got produced up here, up in our most vulnerable expansion. These cannons are very easy to drop, but of course we just delay these gateways. 10 is a very nice round number to go for. We saw Naniwa go up to 10 last game. He built 7 first and then 3 later. Here he built 6 first and then 4 later.
Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Research complete.
And then he's just going to go win. Yeah. Now that he has all of the defense in the bow. There it is. There's the Colossus being rallied back. Yeah. As this attack is moving back, 1 Colossus in the main base. We always use Templar to defend, but there's nothing wrong with using a Colossus to defend. Colossus plus Warpin is going to work great. Pylon goes down, but Naniwa is very calm. He doesn't want to engage immediately. He wants to make sure that he has his Warpin rounds. Joining up on in. His tutu is done. His storms land very nicely, and he wins. Yeah! Okay, cool. Let's take questions because I'm very hungry. My house is cooking dinner tonight, and I can hear the dinner being cooked. I can smell the dinner being cooked. The rhythm of the night. The night. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I want food so badly. Guys, let's take 3 questions from the infamous Markio question grabber. Begin the question with Dear Day 9, and it shall be picked up. While it's going on, let me know. Tomorrow, SC2L, Root vs. Axiom. Friday, subscriber games. Thursday, no daily. Monday, the Mega Mono Battles Fun Day Monday, where you and a couple of allies get together and play a game where all of you must make exactly the same unit, and that's it. What's for dinner? I don't know. Something with meat and mushrooms. That's all I knew. I heard the ingredients being discussed, but I don't know much more than that. The rhythm. Did I turn subscribers on? Shit. The rhythm of the night. Let's see. Drodo says, Day 9, what are some things to watch out for as you delay gateways 2 and 3 longer and longer? Not much, honestly. The mini-map is the biggest thing you have to watch out for. It's so easy to lose because you weren't paying attention, and then the mine got in your main and burrowed. It's terrible. But if you watch your mini-map, I would say watch your mini-map aggressively from 7 to 10. More like 7 to 8.5. That's a better time. 7 to 8.5 is really good. The rhythm of the night. Alright, I saw a wrong from someone who... White Rabbi 6. This is what did innovation do wrong. I feel like in game 1, because Naniwa was switching text so fast, innovation was focusing on the ghost/Viking answer. When truly, I think what's much stronger, especially as Pulse has been demonstrating a lot, is to just get more barracks and to just be more aggressive. Innovation was playing a little bit too much of the, well, I'm going to be better than this foreigner, I just need to get the right composition out. You really need to be the attacking player as Terran. In the second game, I think that it's just plain and simple. Innovation lost so many medevacs when he really shouldn't have. Make Peace 13 says, Day 9, I didn't see a lot of Immortals in Naniwa's composition. Why go directly for Colossus? What is the advantage of this? The big thing here is that he saw fast tech, so he knows what's the bio he's going to be up against. Almost all Marines. Not a lot of Marauders in there at all, because it's going to be a barracks with a reactor, a factory, and a starport. And then, a little while later, it'll be 2 barracks with add-ons. So it's going to be hard to have a very high Marauder number. So the Immortal not only won't have use, but the Colossus will have a lot of use. The other big reason is its timing. We're basically going Colossus, Colossus, Colossus. Actually, yeah, there's 4 Colossus in there in a row. And while all that's going on, we're very rapidly switching over to Templar and getting a bunch of gateways and going. There's no time to really sneak in the Immortal. Maybe if things started to get a lot more passive and things were chilled a little bit longer and you already had like 6, 7 Colossus, yeah, you can... Actually, probably 5 to 6 is a good amount. Then, yeah, you can maybe get some Immortals. But the fact that you can get Templar, Colossus, and then just mass Zealots really fast is super great. Alright, we're going to take one more question. That's really good. Alright, this one. Bonier asks, how do my teeth get so white? I brush them lots and lots and lots. And I don't, when I drink, I'm very aware not to, like, swish around my teeth. So when I, like, drink coffee, I kind of, like, straight to the back and swallow it. Yes. The night. Oh, yeah. I've been told that I look somewhat haggard today. And you know why? Because I got up at 7 a.m. and I went to run. Yes. Also, I need a haircut and my face is breaking out. But I also woke up and attended a run in the outdoors this morning. I'm trying to make myself do it. For like 2 or 3 months there at least, I was like, nope, no exercising. Trying to get used to my situation. There's a lot of travel going on. Just didn't do it, just abandoned it. I think that was a very good choice. It's very smart. For a long time, I used to be like, if I'm not working out every day and doing all the work projects I need to do every day and being nice to children every day, I'm being a terrible person. And I was just like, no, I'm not gonna exercise. I'm just not. And I'm gonna eat some food that might not be great for me. And that felt very nice. I'm gonna go. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bop.